How does a company measure the effectiveness of its communication? Have you ever wondered how companies know if their communication is actually working? It's a great question because effective communication is key to success. Companies use a mix of numbers and personal feedback to figure this out. First, they set clear goals for what they want to achieve with their communication. This could be anything from improving how engaged employees feel to driving changes in behavior or supporting overall business goals. Once the goals are set, companies choose specific key performance indicators and metrics to track progress. For example, they might look at communication effectiveness scores from surveys. These surveys help assess how well messages are understood and if they meet the needs of the audience. Another important metric is employee engagement scores, which show how connected and motivated employees feel. If communication is poor, it can lead to higher employee turnover rates, so tracking these numbers can provide indirect insights into communication success. Companies also analyze how employees interact with communication channels. Metrics like open rates for emails, click-through rates for links, page visits on internal websites, and platform adoption rates can reveal a lot about engagement levels. But numbers alone don't tell the whole story. That's where qualitative measures come in. To get a fuller picture, companies gather employee feedback through open-ended survey questions, focus groups, and interviews. These methods help capture sentiments and opinions that numbers might miss. Employees can share their thoughts on how messages are perceived and offer suggestions for improvement. Before launching new communication initiatives, companies often establish baseline measurements. This way, they can compare results over time and see if their efforts are making a difference. Regularly collecting feedback and making adjustments keeps communication aligned with what employees need and what the organization aims to achieve. Some companies even use control groups or pilot tests to try out communication strategies in specific segments. This allows them to compare outcomes and refine their approach based on what works best. For those pursuing a career in communications, mastering these measurement techniques is essential. Professionals in this field need to design effective surveys and feedback systems, analyze data to understand communication impact, and translate findings into actionable improvements. They also play a key role in communicating results to leadership, showing how communication efforts contribute to overall success. Understanding and applying these measurement practices helps communication specialists demonstrate their value and guide strategic decisions effectively. So, the next time you think about communication in a company, remember that it's all about setting clear goals, measuring progress, and listening to feedback.